This support and nurturing came from the common people of that part. They did not have any economic and environmental standing, but still they supported people like me to go through the education that I had. I must admit that although Bangladesh or Indian subcontinent or some other third world countries still possess the raw and elemental culture, but there exists a strong bond of the family, neighborhood, where individualism does not influence in raising the children. So I was one of them, and there was people involved, not only my family, but also the neighbors. Over all their support, and in that portion, my father was a very stern disciplinarian, but surprisingly, he oversaw my education and character building almost like that of the Vedic rishis or the munis of the ancient Indian tantric school. These schools and the rishis and munis help the young men and women to become perfectly educated individuals. They sacrifice their lives and sacrifice their mind to go through this process. Anyway, I went through that process from my father and worked in that part for a while after graduation, and then came here at Arizona State University in 1981, January 4th. And something happened at that time, and I would like to mention to you, and that's a little bit funny as well as a little bit serious as well. I met a gentleman over at Arizona State University exactly on January 6th at about 11 o'clock a.m. He was Charlie O'Bannon. And his wife is here. I want to salute Charlie. My father gave to me up to 1980. From 1981 up to 2000, it was Charlie who made it. So basically, I owe my educational background on these two individuals. And the day I met him, it was something that I want to share with you. It was, as I said, at 11 o'clock. Dr. Louis Gill was the chairman of the civil department. He asked me to go to third floor of the engineering building on the eastern end. So I went there. I found his room. There was a gentleman in a wheelchair with a graduate assistant. First thing he asked me, "You are Mr. Hope?" I said, "Yes." And he showed me a little vial of, I would call now soil sample. He asked me, "What is this?" I said, "This is the dirt." And at the end, you know how my life was from that point. So I went back to the dorm of my friends, and Mr. Bashir Alam was in Bangladesh at the time, his room, and I called my friend at Washington State University, and I told him, "Hey, please to arrange some admission and some professor over there. I need to leave this place." Because I don't want to see my father at this age. So, but it was too late. But fortunately, in March or April of that year, Charlie became chairman. But he was, as I mentioned, that he was like a Vedic rishi or muni that